Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome to Wellness Conversations with Lisa. How are you all today? Good. If you are here today, say good morning, say hi. Let me know that you're here and you're watching. And if you're new to me, my name's Lisa Lansing, and I help women with anti-aging, personalized wellness, anything to do with the 40-plus woman, and anything that has to do with health that is new. I let you all know as I learn it. I am super excited to be here today. It is Tuesday and another gorgeous day in Florida. I know y'all hear say me that all the time, but it's so nice to have the sun back out and feel the warmth. So today we want to talk all about why do I always feel bloated no matter what I eat. Can y'all relate to that? I did that for years. Oh my gosh, it felt everything I ate was so uncomfortable. I just didn't want to eat because I felt like all I'm going to do is blow up. That's what I felt like. My body was not understanding it. But as I'm learning more and more about my body, things are starting to show up. But welcome in this morning, and drop a 1 in the comments if you're new to me so I can give you a shout out. And if you are watching on the replay, drop replay. I do want you to know that if you have any questions about personalized wellness, anti-aging, I'm here for you. Drop it in the comments and get some answers for you. We can talk about it and this community because we have to support each other as women, right? We all go through different things because our bodies are individually designed. You hear me say that all the time. So we don't always go through the same things. And if we do, it may be a little different. So I'd love to hear from you, and say hi. And also tell me where you're tuning in from. Like, and there's people all over the country. I love to hear where you're tuning in from. But we do want to talk today about no matter what I eat, why am I always bloated? Now, yesterday, I did talk about sleep, how that is a huge issue in balancing your body. And especially if you're trying to lose body fat, weight, anything. If your sleep is off, you're going to struggle. So if you'd like to know more about sleep, some of the things that can be done to help you to identify, even if you're getting enough sleep. Like I told y'all, I have a ring tracker. I have a certain pillow, those kind of things. If you go back down on my Facebook group, my Facebook feed here, you'll see the live from yesterday. Go back and watch that. Put your comments in there. I'll come back and watch later and answer those comments. And also, you'll see others down there, so you can just watch whichever ones you want. They only live there for 30 days on Facebook. But today, as we jump in, yes, welcome on in. First of all, I'm Lisa Lansing. I'm 59. I'm almost 60 years old, and I have gone through my own health journey. And this part that I'm going to talk about today, about why you feel bloated no matter what you eat, has been a huge deal for me because I have struggled with this for the longest time until I understood why it was affecting me so much. Now I will tell you, I felt puffy. My jeans didn't fit. Like one week they would fit okay, the next week they wouldn't fit. And I was eating the same thing. Sometimes I would eat something different. My body would just blow up. And it's like, this just doesn't make any sense. I'm eating clean. I feel like I'm doing all the right things. But some things just don't work for each of us, right? We blow up. We could be eating, we could just be eating really, really clean and still blow up. And the reason for that is what I learned about my own body is that my body can't process things, like it doesn't detoxify well at all. And how do I know that? Because I did on my medical DNA test, it actually told me I'm 40% less likely to detoxify my own body. So as I've gotten older, it's become less efficient. And so that means that it's not detoxifying anything, not getting the junk out of the way so I can get my nutrients in. And so that means your digestion is off. That means you feel puffy, and anything you can eat can just inflame you. It's quite interesting. And with our food source, we have that problem. We don't have the greatest food source, so that means that we can't, even though we try to eat really clean, we also have organic foods that, I don't know, do y'all eat organic? Do you, any of that, do you eat organic foods? Do you eat really clean? What have you noticed with your body? Do you get puffy? Do your jeans not fit every day? Do you look in that mirror and I just wanted to cry? half the time. I was like, I tried on my jeans. I'm like, today, I can't wear these jeans. It's just so defeating when you feel like you're doing everything right. When you're eating right, you're working out, and you're like, why? I want my jeans to fit. I want to feel good in my own skin again. That was me. And I just wanted to cry sitting there looking in the mirror. I'm like, when is this going to end? And people think, well, it's just when you're going through menopause. It's not. After post-menopause even, this happens. If your body can't detoxify itself, you can't get all the junk out of the way, your body can't absorb nutrients. So that's one thing I found out when I was just crying in front of the mirror. Yep, I was like one of those people. I'm like, my jeans, they just don't fit. The puffiness, the sagging over the jeans, it was awful. It just felt awful. And I felt just really yuck. So, but if you're new to me, drop new in the comments. I'm Lisa Lansing. I talk all things about wellness and personalized anti-aging, all those things. So if you have any comments, let me know. And put new in the comments if you're new to me. I'd love to give a shout out to you and where you're tuning in from. But today, why are we bloated? Why, no matter what we eat, we feel bloated? I will say I've learned it's about detoxifying my own body. And thank you for the shout outs, guys. I appreciate this so much. And if you have any questions, let me know. But do you want to feel that way? I didn't. I got tired of crying in the mirror every time I was trying to put my jeans on or put the bathing suit on. Living in Florida, put the bathing suit on, and it was not a pretty sight. I'm like, really, we can't do this. I just wanted to hide. I just wanted to put clothes over me. I'm like, I'm just so bloated. It didn't matter. My belly was sticking out. I looked pregnant when I wasn't. And that is so defeating for us women. But there is something we can do about it. I have learned over the last several years so much about my body, but when you can't detoxify your body, it's really a challenge. So I said to myself, what can I do? I'm like, so I did some research, and I did not. I don't know about y'all, but have you ever done a detox? Have you ever heard about all these fasting detoxes and cleanses that it's an everyday event, and you're thinking, I do not want to do 3 days of fasting. I like to eat. I just didn't want to do that. And sounded really awful. And I heard just horror stories about it. I'm like, I'm not going to do any type of cleanse or detox. This is just not going to happen. But, over time I realized when my body doesn't detoxify and I wanted to fit in my jeans and not feel bloated and not be over my jeans, I had to do something. So what would benefit me? I thought, well, how would it benefit me? Well, I wouldn't feel so bloated. I would feel incredible, and maybe my jeans would fit. I wouldn't have the fluffy marshmallow anymore. Maybe that's what would happen. So I did research, and actually my doctor actually got me started on doing a proper cleanse and detox. Now, I'm going to say there's all kinds of them out there. So I want you to do your own research as well for what's right for you. But I know for me, he was talking about a 30-day non-fasting, non-laxative system. And I'm like, wait a minute, a system? This sounds intriguing. Because what I didn't realize is that you can overload your liver a lot. And yes, we can eat foods. We can definitely eat foods that will help our body naturally detoxify. Like, you can eat your fibers and your broccolis and all those chia seeds, flax seeds, all that great stuff. You can also eat, your proteins, because your body needs protein to repair, to actually process the toxins. So getting like eggs and chicken and fish and all those type of things really, really help. And this is one reason I know I talk a lot about drinking water in the morning. I put lemon in mine. This is one of those bitter foods that helps your liver as well. It helps it to get some toxins out. So for that, I have done those things, but it still did not make a complete difference. Why? Because as I've mentioned, my body from my DNA told me I cannot detoxify my body, 40% less likely, very struggling. So I don't sleep well. I didn't sleep well. Puffy in my jeans, felt lethargic. I had no energy. It was just awful. And people thought, well, it was just menopause. No, this was past menopause. Not a great scene. But I want to show you something that I found very fascinating. When you're looking for a detox system, okay, I want to show you this. You want to make sure, can y'all see that? Let's see, I'll bring that up there a little bit more. One thing I recommend is looking at the detox that if it has a system so it doesn't overload the liver. Like this one here actually does your kidneys and bowels first. What does it do? It's getting all the junk out of the way. And no, I'm not about a colonoscopy prep. That is for sure. I'm not wanting to run to the bathroom because we all have lives, things that we need, right? We have lives to live, and we don't want to be running to the bathroom every 10 times, but you are going to go more for sure. But first of all, not overloading the liver. So doing a kidney flush and bowel first, and then moving on to the liver, because that's the largest organ that detoxifies your body. You want to get the junk out, because what happens, your body just stores it. You start puffing up and it doesn't release it. And I tried eating, like I told you, I ate so good and worked out and nothing. And I felt so defeated. And you know, when you want to hide from the mirrors in your house and you're just like, I'm going to cover up my bathing suit. Well, what is the point here? I look terrible and I feel terrible. I didn't like that feeling and wanted to do something about it. So in the third, like this is the third phase over here, it's restoring the gut. Do you know the gut is the second brain of the body? It does so much. But I love a system because you want to look for one that builds your microbiome and does it in phases. And people think, oh, 30 days is so long. It's not. But you can do this. Like for me, people ask me, how often do you do this? I do it 1 to 2, well, I shouldn't say, I should do it 2 to 3 times a year, honestly. And it really depends on what's going on in life, what I've eaten. If I've gotten off track, because I don't know about y'all, but I get off track sometimes. If, you know, we're enjoying a vacation, you get off track and then you come back and you feel all bloated. Because for me, there's certain things that just blow my body up. They don't process well in my body. So, but I would like to know if you've done a detox of any sort. Let me know that you've done that. What did it do for you? How did you feel when you came off of it? And for how long? Like, was it a drudgery? Did you love it? Was it great? Did it make you feel good? Because that's one thing I wanted to know. I need to know. I got to know this because if there's more than one out there, but I want one that was a system. I love a system. And I want it to benefit me, right? I want to feel good. And the one I use is super simple. And if you want more about that, drop detox in the comments. I'll get that to you. Because when you can do a system and you can go for 30 days and you feel better, I started sleeping better. I don't think I have slept so hard and in such deep REM sleep to when I did the system. Because it got all the junk out of the way, my body was able to absorb nutrients, and it detoxified all the stuff. Now, I know we can get a lot. We can get a lot from, you know, our foods for sure, and that's how your body should process. But with the foods in our environment, that doesn't always happen, right? We have a lot of bad stuff in our food source. They use pesticides. And even if you eat organic, it's great, but you also have to fight off parasites and yeast, all those type of things. And this system that my doctor put me on with all the 3 phases, one of the great things I found out and worked was it actually it also gets rid of parasites, yeast, and fungi, which is huge. I didn't realize how many parasites you get when you eat organic. And I do try to eat as much as possible and clean. But if it's constantly building up and staying in your gut, the second brain of your body, you're not going to process things and you're not going to get the toxins out. So you're going to have a hard time. Like for me, I had a hard time losing body fat. But when I got on a system, I lost 2 inches off my waist, 2.5% body fat in the first 30 days, and my inflammation markers went down. My inflammation markers were 2.9, which is pretty high. After 45 days, they were down to 1.4. That is huge, especially in the medical world. For me, for the blood work, all the things, my doctor's like, this is what I wanted to see. And I started feeling better. And guess what? The weight and the inches started coming off. And the body fat, which is what I really needed. Because when I can detoxify my body and get all the junk out, I can get all my good nutrients in. So let me know if you've done a detox and what that's done for you. Because I'm having my energy drink this morning, y'all know. And this is my Blue Raz. Somebody was asking me the other day, what is that? I'm like, it's called Blue Raz Fizz, I think it's called. But if you'd like more, this helps me to have some of my energy with my collagen in the morning as we talk about. But this, with everything else, if you'd like more information about my energy, drop energy in the comments. I'll send that to you. But let me know if you have any questions. If you've done a detox, please let me know. As this is This is something that I struggled with for years and years and years. And I don't want to stand in front of the mirror anymore, and haven't. Since I've done this, and I do it 2 or 3 times a year. If I start feeling my jeans don't fit, and all right, I want to wear these jeans and they don't look good and they don't feel good. What does that do for you women? I don't know about you, but for me, it makes me feel like I'm not pretty. I can't go out tonight. I don't want to do that. I want to be with my friends because I feel yuck. And with the detox, that's how I felt. My body was so overloaded with toxins. I felt my mood changed. I was irritable. And actually, when you do this, I feel like when it really cleans you out, when you're able to do a 3 system, like you did the phases, if you can find one to do that. If you want one like mine, definitely drop detox in the comments. I'll send that to you because I love that system, because I feel like it's not just working on the liver. Because what I found out is when you just do the liver, it can overload it. And then you feel like you have the flu. It is uncomfortable. I've heard people do this. Now, I personally have not done it, but I have friends that have done just a liver detox. It just doesn't get everything out. And you want it to rebuild your microbiome in your gut. That is so, so important. And the system I use is super simple. It comes with a cleanse stick. Literally, you dump this stick, it's powder, drop it in water, you drink it down, and you take supplements to support you on that journey for 30 days. So simple. And this is only for 5 days. And this is like, it's not a colonoscopy prep. That will definitely help you go more for sure, which is what you want. And we women, what I love is like we love when we can just feel like, okay, we've gotten everything out. We just feel better, right? We're not so bloated and all the things. So please let me know if you've done this. And some of you are just dropping in. Hi, welcome in. We're talking all about personalized wellness and anti-aging. And today I was just talking about why we feel so bloated when we eat. It's amazing. I just don't even know. It's like, why do we feel that way? Because I don't feel great, and I don't want to feel like a fluffy marshmallow all the time. I want to feel good in my own skin. So if that's you and you want to know how to help that, detoxifying and cleansing your body is super, super helpful. I really never wanted to do that. I'm not one of the, I told my doctor, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not fasting. I'm sorry. Lisa likes food. So he was like, nope. You don't have to fast. You actually need to eat on it. And the biggest thing is when you're doing any detox, you must, the biggest thing is you must drink plenty of water because it flushes your pipes out, right? So not only do you can eat the rich foods, get the protein in, but definitely flush your body with tons and tons of water because it's just like a garbage disposal, right? You don't put stuff down the garbage disposal without turning on the water. It's no different in your body. You push it out the pipes, and it makes you feel so much better. First, you're cleansing, and then your body, and then your face starts brightening up. You have more energy. Why? Because the toxins are out of your way, and also because your body is it's getting all the nutrients and the water that it needs and how it survives. It's just how it does, and it feels amazing. So if you would like more information about that, let me know. Like I said, yesterday we talked about sleep. So go back to my Facebook, down the page. You'll see it about sleep yesterday and ways that you can get better sleep, because with the detox, I will tell you, my sleep was off the charts. I was like, I haven't slept like this since I had before children. It was amazing. So if you want to feel better in your own skin and you're struggling with that and you're constantly feeling bloated, and you just want to go cry in the corner because your jeans don't fit, your bathing suit doesn't fit, and you just feel really off. That's what if you feel really off, drop that in the comments. Let me know. Let me help support you, because we as women, like I keep saying, we have got to support each other on our journeys, because we as women, we have so much to do. We have so much to do and so many things going on in our lives. We want to be able to spend it longevity-wise. We want to be able to spend it better with our friends, our family, our grandkids. We want to be able to do all those things. So guys, if you have any questions, please drop them. Drop replay if you're dropping replay. I'm happy to come back in here answering your questions. If you want the detox system that I actually do, that does all 3 phases, it does the kidneys and the bowels first, then it does the liver, then it rebuilds your microbiome. If you'd like that system and want to know more about it, just drop detox in the comments. I'll get that right over to you and answer any of your questions. And I have to run to an appointment today, so I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed day.